Every 3 years, Wilder Research conducts a one-day study to give insight on the state of homelessness in Minnesota. The 2018 results came out in March, and the research shows that the state has seen a slight increase since 2015. We talked to Julie Jepson at Stepping Stone Emergency Housing to get a sense of what that means for homelessness in Anoka County and what could be some of the contributing factors.
If you would have told me last year that your waiting list was going to get up to 340 people, I would have said you're lying.
Julie Jepson at Stepping Stone Emergency Housing knows that homelessness in Anoka County has increased. New information from Wilder Research confirmed that.
The Wilder Foundation, and they have taken it upon themselves to do this study every 3 years, a very in-depth study on the individuals who are found and asked where they're homeless, how it originated. It's a huge questionnaire that we conduct here within the shelter for our residents. And it's pretty interesting information.
Overall, homelessness in Minnesota is up about 10%. But when it comes to adults 55 and older, that number jumps to 25%. Although not perfect, Julie says those numbers are as close as you can get.
The problem with these reports is that there's not a perfect system. It really is the best worst scenario because you're counting human beings on a cold fall day and you don't know what you're going to get because you're dealing with a transient population, a sick population, a struggling population, and to find them, to seek them out is very challenging. And this report is the best that we have to offer because we learn so much more about it than just the point in time count that HUD mandates each county every year to do. So this is the most informative, this is the most reflective of our current state that we're in right now.
What's the biggest cause in the increase? Julie says it's the lack of affordable housing.
Affordable housing is a thing of the past. Affordable housing at one point meant 30% of your income. Affordable housing means 50% of your income. For these individuals, they're having to pay 75-90% of their income for their housing. So finding something that's affordable to them, they can keep, they can stay in, they can have families in is very, very challenging. So what can we do? What relationships, what partnerships can we make to help address that?
Stepping Stone is sometimes able to be the middle ground between the homeless population and possible landlords.
It's those relationships with the landlords and property owners that we are their first go-to to find new tenants for their units. That's the ideal.
Julie hopes the new data will shine a light and bring forth new ways to solve this problem.
People that need to understand the severity are starting to. And so my hope is, maybe I'm too optimistic, but my hope is that people will start now making better decisions based on the significant need.
Although the numbers do warrant concern, Julie says it does bring a new insight on steps leaders across Anoka County can take. The 2018 Wilder Research Study is available online. We'll have a link to that and more information on NorthMetroTV.com.